Hello and welcome to a rainy South London where AFC Wimbledon are taking on Manchester United? Hashtag Wimbon? I just noticed that there are official hashtags for these games, Meredith. What a ludicrous concept. Like, who's gonna live tweet their FIFA playing? Oh, FIFA 18. You really were the best FIFA. So you can see we're in second place, which is considerably better than where we belong. Mr. Managerinho is excited and thrilled. We've learned, I think, in the last few games that, as you can see, Manchester United are terrible this year, and we are the best. So maybe we're gonna, I don't know, we'll see what happens. I love this glorious future where Manchester United are terrible. Although I just made a video about how we can't demonize the other in football. So I'm still gonna stop saying anything bad about Manchester United, which are a great club with a really storied history. I'm in the business of solving your problems. Today's problem comes from Reese, who donated the project for awesome. Thank you, Reese. Sorry it took me so long to make this video. Reese writes, my problem is that my weekdays are kind of mundane. I'm 22 and I recently graduated college. Is mundanity just part of being an adult? Should I try to make my week more exciting or just accept that boredom is part of adulthood? How do I make my weekdays more enjoyable? I do remember this feeling. Like, when I was in college, my college girlfriend's ex-boyfriend was an adult. Like, he was like 23. You know, like he'd been like 2 years older. He graduated. They broke up when he graduated, but they stayed friends. And he was like kind of my only window into adulthood. The weird thing was about being like 20 or 21, I thought like 23-year-olds were just vastly different from me. Like when I was a senior in college, I thought that people who were 1 year out of college were like a fundamentally different kind of person. And you know what? Maybe they were. I don't know. But anyway, I just remember like looking at this guy's life and like hearing him talk about his like life and his weekdays and his job and everything, and just, oh, well, I mean, they've now scored 5 goals this season. Gelson M. Very disappointing. It's a very disappointing turn of events. I mean, it would have been almost impossible to give up a faster goal. Like, I don't know that we could have given up a faster goal if we'd tried. So, part of what I think's happening here is that you are, like, getting used to a different kind of, like, life. But I'm just going to throw this out there. Weren't a lot of days in college kind of boring? Like, you just read, you kind of do your homework, maybe, I guess you see friends, maybe that's the difference, and now you're not, like, seeing friends as often. I guess I did see, like, I saw people every single day. That's a red card, and it's a second red card, actually, for the neck tattoo. So it's 2, okay, well, the referees made a very poor decision, not as poor as Marcus Rojo's decision to get that haircut, but still very poor. There's one side of the haircut that's not even, which is that, what the all right, we're just gonna, oh, it was a penalty. Okay, all right, we can do this. Come on, boys, come on, John Green. Oh, it's a great finish. Oh, it's a phenomenal finish. I didn't think it was a penalty. I thought it was outside of the box, but it's 1-1. It's 1-1. We're back in this game. 8 minutes and 47 seconds in. It's just pure drama over here for the AFC Wimbledon Wimbly Womblys. I thought it was outside the box, but it was inside the box, and then other John Green just put the ball into the frickin' camera. Is there an uglier sponsor logo than Manchester United's gigantic Chevrolet logo? Like, oh, is that Jose Mourinho, the former manager of Manchester United, but still, I guess, current manager in this particular version of FIFA? All right, well, if this keeps going this way, it's going to be 90-90. So it's going to be the most thrilling game of FIFA of all time. We'll see how it happens. But, I mean, so far, the boys are playing pretty well, aside from the just complete lack of any kind of defense. But, you know, that was also very poor by Frankenstein. So I think that there's the issue of maybe it's not that you're bored, it's that you're lonely. Like, it might just be that you come home after work and you're like, I don't have anything to do and I don't know anybody. And, like, that is a solvable problem. Oh, my God, John Green, you did everything but the finish. Just like your Oh, that's so disappointing. It was a great look at that. He had acres of space. Arguably should have taken another dribble. I don't know. Maybe I held the B button too long. Now I'm just overthinking it. I mean, I will say this version of Manchester United look very fragile at the back. So I think we do have a chance to win this game. We just gotta pass to Anoma. Oh, everything but the finish again. Really good spot. Everything. I mean, just dragged it wide. Need to get another penalty. It is boring to be in early adulthood sometimes. So here's my advice, and it's got to be. Oh, he just rolled it in. He humiliated them. He hurt their feelings, and then he did freeze tag. He hurt their feelings, and then he freeze tagged. It's John Green. It's 2-1. 1-0 down to 2-1 up. That's the way we're going to win the cup. The cup being, in this case, second place in the Premier League. Look at this. I mean, Anoma with a really good... that's Anoma's goal in a lot of ways, but he just fed it to John Green, and then John Green couldn't have hit it any softer. Just as gentle as... I don't really know the end of the sentence. So what I liked to do during this period of my life when I had a lot of time in the evenings was I liked to do like projects. So the big project that I was working on that kind of like kept me occupied was the novel that became Looking for Alaska. But I wasn't really, like at the time, I wasn't really writing it with the idea of like becoming a writer. I was writing it the way that like, I don't know, kind of like the way that you make a quilt when you're quilting. I thought it was like interesting. I like enjoyed working on it. So I had this period when oh God, are you freaking kidding me? I had this period when I was, I believe, about your age, Reese, or what I'm imagining to be your age. I'm not even going to respond to the fact that I just... I mean, we're as bad on defense as we are good on offense. Rotho, 17 years old and bald, should feel bad about the situation. I mean, it's just everything about that was terrible. Like, what are you doing? What are any of you doing? What's the intention, Oreo baskets? Like, I mean, it's on me. Obviously, it's my fault. I'm the one who set them up. I'm the one who hits the A button or the B button. But I'm horrified and disgusted on behalf of my viewership by what these boys have been doing defensively for the last few games. And look at that. I mean, just a terrible pass to Gummy. If you can't be good at defense, Gummy, at least be good at offense. So I had this period where I was in a long-term relationship, and then during that period I really wasn't bored at night, and also like I had another period where I had like 4 roommates, and then I wasn't really bored at night because I was having to like hang out with my 4 roommates, or in many cases like deal with the problems of my 4 roommates or have them deal with my problems. But then I had a period where I was living by myself, and I felt that I like that word. I don't think it is a word, but it's still nice. The mundanity of like adult life, like go to my job 9 to 5, then my job is over, and like I liked my job, but it wasn't like a passion project, you know, to lay out a magazine. It wasn't like what I was best at in the world or anything. And so I would kind of come home, and then I would be like, well, what do I do with my day? And I was in a neighborhood that I didn't know anyone, and so what I found is that if I could make myself do a couple of social things a week, like if I could say to somebody like, hey, do you want to get lunch today? Do you want to like go out for dinner? Like that helped a little bit. And then the other thing that I did was I found projects that fulfilled me. So a lot of it was reading. Like I read, like most of the books I read in my life, I read during those 3 years. I probably read, a book a day or a book every other day. And then a lot of it was writing. I loved, I was working on this story, and it was just kind of like, it was just a very joyful thing. Like, I think if you have a project like that, it can be hard to have it be purely the kind of like just joyful spirit you want it to be, because you start to feel like, oh, like this could be my ticket to a different kind of life. I certainly started to think that at some point about Looking for Alaska, and that is also kind of when it stopped being fun and started to feel like work. But So yeah, I would try to find something. I would try to find something that you're interested in, that you can do. Maybe that's like playing Dungeons and Dragons at the local, like game store. Maybe it's, oh God, please no, Raffo, Raffo. Get out of my game, Raffo. All right, that's what I'm doing. I'm making 2 substitutions. It's unusual to substitute a goalkeeper at the 53-minute mark, but I'm upset and I'm not happy, and he's coming out. You know what? I'm also mad at my central defenders, not because they're bad, but because I'm bad. But I'm going to punish them because I don't know how to. I'm going to punish them because I don't know how to punish myself. Oh, all right. We've made 3 substitutions. We're down 3-2. We were up 2-1. This game's been a roller coaster. Manchester United have doubled their season scoring in this frickin' game. It's incredibly frustrating. All right, to your husband. Shoot! Oh, you're better than that ball, John Green. You're a hero. So the other thing that I would do that is hard but can be really fun and can make memories is I would try to give myself experiences even though I was by myself. Like I would try to give myself the experience of going. I went to an RV show once by myself, and I mean, it was incredible. Like, I couldn't believe this, but like they just let you walk into a $500,000 RV and walk around, like if you just kind of semi-pretend that you might maybe someday buy it. And it was super fun. And almost every weekend at the Chicago Convention Center, there was some crazy convention. And so I think like if you can make yourself do that kind of stuff, it can be super fun. But it is definitely hard to make yourself like, it's hard. I'm not going to pretend it's not hard. Speaking of difficult, we're 68 minutes in. But no, Reese, no, life in adulthood is not like merely the relentless mundane. I remember feeling that way and like being like, oh my God, is this all there is? Like, is this what it's going to be? And the answer is no. Like life is more to me like more like a sine wave where things wax and wane than it is like a, like a downward shaped bell curve that like results in inevitable doom. Although, I mean, it does feel that way about Wimbledon season at the moment. Come on, to your husband. That's a great back heel. But he's struggling. He's struggling. He's waiting. I need John. There we go, ball, John Green. You finally got open. Finish. Yes. Oh my goodness gracious. We are back in it. It's 3-3. We're doing this ridiculous. I hate that celebration, but I was button mashing because I was so proud of myself for that great, I don't want to brag, but great striker hold-up play, and then waiting for John Green, and then one touch, left-footed finish in the corner. That's what this game is all about. It's 3-3. We can still win this game. You try to talk Jose Mourinho. You try to get Paul Pogba excited. It's not going to work. We're going to win this game. We can do this. This is winnable. All right, boys. We're going to win 4-3. We're going to win 4-3. So yeah, that's what I think. I don't think that it's like merely mundane. I think you like it is kind of more work, at least early in adulthood, early in like your post academic life. Look at that great save by Hoderson. He held the door. Oh God. Oh, please don't make me regret putting in Hodor. Oh, wow, Hodor, that was not great, but it worked out. That was a bad pass out of the middle, but you're gonna go that way. Yes, really good. And then, yes, it's John Green. He's going to cut back. He's going to pass to his husband. He's going to shoot. Oh, my God, it's magnificent. Oh, my sweet, holy Jesus. Little tiny infant baby Jesus. In the 87th minute, we go up 4-3. This has to be the greatest game I've ever played in FIFA. That was probably the best goal I've ever scored. Reese, I did that for you, so that you would know that life in adulthood is not mundane. Look at that. First time finish. John Green cut back. He was going to take the shot, but then he saw his beautiful husband, and he said to himself, no, I'm going to let my husband finish this in the top corner. And finally, I mean, look at Mr. Managerino. He might have a heart attack. This is, I mean, Suddenly that goalie switch looks brilliant. I feel like the genius that I am. This is amazing. I love FIFA. I'm so good at it. Oh my God. All right. We're winning 4-3 against Manchester United. This might be the most enjoyable FIFA game of my entire life so far. Like, maybe I will keep playing this game for another 10 years to try to get this feeling again. Oh my God. No. Okay. Oh, no. I'm back to saying no again. Please pass. That's really good. We won the game. It's 4-3. We won the game, Reese. Adulthood is amazing. We won the game. John Green going over. Oh, they gave him the game ball because he got 3 goals. He got 3 goals, so he gets to take the ball home with him. Yes. Oh, we beat Manchester United 4-3. We were down. We were up. We were down. That game had everything. Thank you for watching. Best wishes.